Hola, been a while. Let me lather up and then I'll get right into the shave, which I'm so looking forward to, and sharing a tidbit about my vacation in Spain. Really nice lather. Soap I'm using today is from Holland. Excellent soap. Doesn't have much of a smell to it, but you can't beat it for performance. Look at that. Okay, so I just got back from Spain, and I went on vacation over there, and we flew into Madrid. It's an 8-hour flight, and from Madrid we stayed 3 days there. Went one day getaway down to Toledo, which is about a 40-minute train ride south of Madrid. Stopped by, got a shave at Maria's. Right there in Toledo. Then we headed back, spent another day in Madrid. Then we headed down south to Sevilla. Sevilla. And the reason for this shave, I had put together, got some video pictures, and I'm going to follow up after this video. Before I went on vacation, I was working on my top 10 straight razors, and then I got these two while I was in Spain. So I'm going to hold off, and I'm probably going to end up doing a top 12 because I have no doubt these are going to be in there. But look at this. This is a true every bit of an 8/8. It's the Filharmonica Especial Barbas Duras Tridur, which means for thick beards. And I just honed it this morning. And then the other one that I got while I was over there is a Filharmonica Especial number 14, which is a 7/8. This is a full hollow. The other one is a full hollow, but it is not as heavy of a grind as this. So that one might be closer to leaning toward a full hollow, going toward an extra hollow. But I thought I would do a battle of these two razors. I've never done that before, but I'm excited to shave with both of them. So I'll start with the Tridur. If I said that right. My goodness, I could tell you right now, out of all my razors, that is uno right now. Nakayama Asagi, everybody knows that's my favorite edge. I've got about 3 days worth of growth on me, and I don't even feel that. Honestly, I'm not just blowing smoke. I do not even hardly feel that whatsoever. When we were in Seville, that's supposedly where Christopher Columbus is buried, in the chapel down there. It's also popular for bullfights, which I didn't go. I did see one on TV, and they say that's an art, and they really get into bullfighting over there. But honestly, the bull doesn't have a chance. Okay, so that razor is bam. Now for the Especial, heavier grind. As you see, it's a 14. This is a little bit of a different imprint, more of what y'all are used to seeing on Philharmonicas. Dr. Matt's got one that's a different stamp, so his is probably maybe a year or two earlier, but it does not have made in Spain on the back. So it's safe to say that this was made before 1959. That's when they started putting on 1959, made in Spain. And I've got a early second generation Dobo Temple number 14 that just has made in Spain, and then they add a lot of other stuff to it. All right, let's see what this does. I don't know, man. I do not know. The Especials are the oldest Philharmonicas that we pretty much know today. There's probably very few rare earlier Philharmonicas, but the Especials are the earliest ones. Clean cut, it's got supposedly the best steel. These are two different heavy, light, 8/8, 7/8. Both shaving crazy good. I could see what you're talking about, Dr. Matt. And both of them were so enjoyable to hone. Especially that Tridur. Man, I mean, it was flawless. It was so enjoyable to hone. How did I find these? I went to Spain. Thinking to myself, it was slim to none that I would find a razor, right? As soon as I got there, I started hitting. They got this largest European flea market that goes on every Sunday from like 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon in Madrid. El Raso or something like that. So I ran down there. My wife was jet lagged. She stayed in the hotel room. It's about a 15-minute walk from our hotel. I went down there. It were so many people. And the side streets had antique stores. And I was like, man, if I'm going to find one, it's going to be here. I hadn't seen nothing. We got down to Sevilla, and man, this is some good soap. Good soap. Got down to Sevilla, now I'm going to switch sides with the razors. And one morning we woke up to find, and we was on a time hack. We had tickets to go to this palace, and we had to be there by a certain time. Had no idea what was waiting outside of our Airbnb. It was a rented apartment, and they had like a flea market of all these local merchants right outside of our Airbnb. Had no idea. And I'm like, Angela, and she's like, we got to go. And I'm like, but Angela, she said, we got to go. We got to be there at a certain time. So I said, well, let's just look real fast. I want you to know I seen this Hinkles pre-war number 14, 7/8, full hollow. I flipped out. Wasn't a Filli, but I'm like, I want it. And Angela's like, we gotta go, we gotta go. I said, well, let me get this razor. They wanted €35 for it. You do the math, maybe like 40 something dollars. And all I had was like €26. And I threw it down. They're like, no can do. And Angela's like, we got to go. So I had to live with that the rest of the day. Knowing that that razor got away from me. It was meant to be, but I didn't know it at the time. We went through the day. We went through the day, and that night I tossed and turned. Honestly, I couldn't sleep. I don't have a problem, but I mean, it bothered me. So I woke up, and I got out of bed, and I went and I laid on the living room couch while my wife was in bed. This was like 1 in the morning. And I started browsing the internet. And I'm like, Philharmonica, Spain, Tridur. I was using all these words. And I ran across this forum type of website. Like a Spanish eBay. It's called Milanuncios, Milanuncios. And I seen this Especial. It was on there, and the guy was listed as being located in Barcelona, which is where we were going to go next. And I couldn't even read it. It was all in Spanish, and it didn't have an English translator button or anything. So I figured out how to contact him and send him an email. I woke up the next morning, had an email from him saying that he lived about 30 minutes outside of Barcelona in a small village. And I downloaded this WhatsApp app to where we can text one another. He said that's what he uses, that he doesn't normally communicate through emails. Shaving wise, I'm going to have to give it to the Especial. I am. Maybe that heavier grind just kind of gets right to the chase. Cool wise, and just as equally a good shaving razor. So, number 1, the Especial wins. 2, boom. My new top 1 and 2 razors. The guy said he would come to my hotel. He would drive and meet me at my hotel. So we arranged it. Guy's name was Jordy. And he shared with me information about Philharmonicas. It started in 1917 by Monserrat, who was the founder of it. Then later on, his son came into the picture and came on board. At that time, they renamed it Philharmonica in 1959. That's when they started putting made in Spain on the tangs. And he said that the Especials are some of the oldest existing Philharmonicas. And they have the best steel. He guessed that Tridur. He couldn't put his finger on it, but he said he guessed it between 1960 and 1965, or this one was before 1959. That's all he could say. But he goes around as a hobby and finds these in old rundown stores that used to sell them years ago, and he still knows a handful of people that worked in the factory, Philharmonica. He showed up at the hotel with a bag full of Philharmonicas. But these are the only two that I wanted. I've got the Dobo 14, Double Temple 14, a crack right here. This is a good shaving razor. It's one of my favorites. This is a good shaving razor too. This is more modern Philharmonica. It's a number 13, 6/8. It does a great job, takes a great edge, but it don't shave like them three right there. I just had to share y'all that story, how I come across them two Philharmonicas. The last part of the story is, I was taking a train back from Barcelona to Madrid, where we're going to fly back to the United States. So I looked, go with the Especial. I looked at the Winfrey, which is a train site. There are restrictions. And they said no sharp objects. And then they use an example of a knife. So I'm like, let me mail these back to the United States. I went to this Correos. It was a Spanish DHL or UPS. And man, they started drilling me on, what do you have? And I said, men's grooming items. Well, what is it? Well, I've got some shaving cream in there. No, we can't send that. I've got some shaving balm in there. No, we can't send that. And I said, well, I've got 2 razors in there, straight razor. Oh, nope, can't do it, can't do it, can't do it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Nope, can't do it. I'm thinking to myself, what is a razor boxed up in the mail going to hurt anybody? They refused. So I went to DHL. All right, I'm not even going to mention the contents in there. All I'm going to say is men's grooming products, hygiene products. They made me open the box up. As soon as they seen everything in there, we can't mail that. We can't mail that. I'm like, what am I going to do? And we don't have a car. We're walking the whole time all over the place. I'm getting wore the heck out. Just ruined our day, to be honest with you. Some of y'all know this story. I posted it on Facebook. And all I heard was, I send razors all the time in the mail, and I've never had no problem. And I do in the States, and I've received that Dobo Temple 14 from Spain, no problem. I think I was just being discriminated. So I went back to the hotel, and they're like, you'll have no problem getting on the train with that. Trust us. So I heard that from 2 people, and then I asked the guy that I bought the razors from, and he said, you won't have no problem getting on the train. But if you do, let me know. I'll come to the train station, get them from you, and then I will mail them to you. Didn't really want to do that, but that was as a last resort. Well, I got on the train. Praise the Lord. Now I know from that point on, I'll just check my luggage in, which I did, and boom, now they're in my shaving den, home this morning. Oh my. I cannot believe I scored these two razors. Who would have ever thought what I just explained to y'all would have ever happened? There's a will, there's a way. I'm really off my game on this shave, sharing this story. But I hope y'all enjoy it. Last night, we got home from the airport around 11 o'clock. Jet lagged, tired as you know what. And I was like a 6-year-old on Christmas Eve. Couldn't wait to wake up because I knew Santa Claus was coming. Because I was going to wake up and hone these and clean these up a little bit. And that's exactly what I did. I will say this one honed a whole lot easier than that Especial. Only because the geometry on this was just phenomenal. I mean, it was... You knew it was bad to the bone coming, just feeling it on the stone. That one, it had some chips in it, so I had to spend a little more time on it. All the way down from toe to heel on both of them, it passed. With the number 5 on the hanging hair test. I mean, pam, 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 all the way down the razor. That is such an awesome feeling. So, what can I say? What can I say? Now I got 4 fillies, and I've got 2 of the most sought out afters, and I got them in country. What a story. Get a little dry there. And I'll just show you a couple pictures of my vacation without getting carried away, and let me finish this up. All right, so that's a great shave. If there is a holy grail razor out there, I would have to say both of those are close to being it, if not are it. The Especial wins probably because it's got a little heavier grind, and it just it doesn't resist anything as far as cutting. I could have cleaned this up a little bit better, but I didn't want to lose that etching. So I left it just where it's at. To find one with a etching on it, that's even more of a plus. And then this has also got a nice spine. It's got Jose Montserrat on the back of the spine. The Tridur 8 Ace, biggest blade that I have right there. Let's finish this up with Spanish fashion with some Floyd. This stuff is nice and mentholated. Oh man, can't go wrong with some Floyd aftershave. I like them all. I like them all. It's probably the least favorite amongst most people, but I like it probably just It's just up underneath Fort Floyd Blue. And I'm going to put a little balm on Floyd. I bought that right before I got on the plane to come over here for €4.99. So $6. Hope y'all enjoyed that shave. It's good to be back in the United States. But it was a pleasant trip. If you get an opportunity to go and visit Spain, highly recommend it. The people are friendly there. A lot of them speak English, so it's not so bad. Madrid is a great place. Toledo's a great place. Seville, that was a fun place. It's kind of an older village. And then Barcelona, tons of people there. Out of all of the places, I would have to say I liked Barcelona. Probably the best. But to top everything off, and my wife thinks I'm crazy, but these two razors, meeting Jordy, stumbling up on that website, and him kind enough to come to my hotel with a bag full of Fillies, and I pick out the two that I really wanted more than any razors on the face of this earth, and I got them. Can you believe that? That's freaking awesome. All right, well, enough of it. It's done, it's over, and it is smooth, I'm telling you. Shave on.